This weekend, we've got NASCAR Championship racing tonight on KTCBroadcasting.com, Xfinity Series, and then Cup Series. They're in Phoenix this week, and Championship is this weekend, and should be a good racing. Phoenix always puts on some decent racing. I know a lot of people aren't big fans of the actual track because, it's not in the South, and we can't just, the championship not being able to drive to for a lot of people is not a big thing that people are fans of. But like I said, they do. It is a good race. So all right, this weekend, like I said, they're tonight on KTC Broadcasting Xfinity Race. Let me pull up all the schedules. My picks last week. We did racing. I meant to call y'all in.
Yeah, I was about to say. I think that was after. That might have been
correct
toward the end of the show.
Correct. I was listening, and I was going to call in, and somebody made a good point, and I couldn't get the phone up in time. William Byron did win last week, so he has moved into the final, and we've got Briscoe, Denny Hamlin, William Byron, and Kyle Larson.
Logano and Elliott kind of
2 Toyotas,
faded out.
2 Chevys. Ford fans ain't got nothing to do with this.
JGR and Hendrick. There you go. They've been the two stout teams.
Wow, what a surprise! Why is the SVG not in it?
Yeah, I know.
Tom, the 2 most expensive teams. Got all the money there.
Well, money talks.
It's just that the one thing about they talk the playoff format, how they're going to change it and fix it, and a lot of Mark Martin, of course. There's a lot of people that want the season long point standing like it was. I've since this thing has started, have just said don't kick anybody out. Just let the points play out from the last 10 races as they go. And then if you have 2 people that are eligible to win in the final, you have 2 people. If you have 3, you have 4. But throwing 4 people into a championship, like you've raced the whole year and a flat tire here, whatever, I get it if it's 2-on-2, the same thing. But, a lot of people aren't happy with being a 4. There is no other sport where a 3rd or 4th place team gets a shot at winning the actual title on Championship Sunday, or you know what I mean, the Super Bowl. It's not all 4. The AFC, NFC teams don't all just play each other on Sunday and see what happens.
It's the same thing golf's struggling with. They're trying to balance your overall resume for the year versus they want whoever wins that last tournament, they want that to mean something.
Right.
And it's just
and to me, if they would, it's not like would this make. I guess this would make sense in golf again. Reset with whatever the last 10 are. And then go from there. You got you weighted points. Reseed them, give you 10 through 9, however you want to do that, and give them extra points or whatever. But
so you like the original Chase format, where they had the last 10 races was just all best man or whoever qualified for the playoffs.
Did they ever actually do that?
I want to say the first couple of years they did.
I thought they still went last 2 guys.
No.
Race
no.
The championship.
I think they still the early iteration of the Chase. Your top 10 or top 12 made the playoffs, and then the last 10 races it was. Every man for all 10 of those races mattered equally.
That's what it should be. Just and then you can do it because that solves both issues.
Right. It's compromise.
Right? The people that want the season long, so they're talking about a 3 or 4 race playoff with that instead of the 10. So there are some thoughts of actually doing that. So I just don't like the 4 coming in on Sunday that didn't quite maybe earn it. I guess is what you could say.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Over 10 winning one of the 10 races. Like you win the first one, and then just wreck the next 8,
right?
Or start and park,
yeah.
Or whatever, however way you can manage. That ain't how it works. I'm sorry, I didn't say it exactly right. But you can manage your way into that.
Your point is valid. We talked about it the week that they went to Talladega because who was it?
Sit back.
Who was it? Larson or not Larson? Whichever one.
Hamlin.
Yeah, Hamlin.
22nd.
And Will was picking him to win. We're like, he's not going to compete. He's going to sit in the back and he's not going to compete.
Don't.
If anything, he's going to try to or even worse, try to find one of the guys he thinks might be his biggest competition, and oops,
in front of him. There's a wiggle there. Get him loose.
Exactly. Rub him. You remember a little bit of rub. Just in honor of number 3. Just give him a little bit of a little rub.
Xfinity Series tonight, 7:30 p.m. Let's see. Pull up the points for that. We got Zilich, Kvapil, Algar. Is that who's still left? And Jesse Love.
That's a great name.
Zilich, Kvapil, Algar, and Jesse Love. The 1, 2, 7, and 88 cars tonight in Phoenix. Tomorrow, like I said, Cup Series playoffs. We've got Briscoe, Hamlin, Byron, and Kyle Larson. All right, what's the playoff? What's the odds for each one to win?
Tom, correct me if I'm wrong here. So Denny Hamlin, he's favored to win. He's plus 200. Is that 2-1?
Plus 200 is 2-1, Chip.
2-1. So
Yep.
Kyle Larson's 2.5 to 1. William Byron's plus 275, and Chase Briscoe is plus 375. They're not giving Chase any love on that, but you're kind of your guys. You got Hamlin and Larson, who are your proven commodities and guys that have competed and or won championships consistently past little bit. So yeah, they're the ones favored. Hamlin favored to
I think Hamlin wants it more than anything because he's worried about his legacy.
Yep.
As far as the other ones, Byron's trying to build his, and Larson wants to be as well.
I think Briscoe's just happy to be there.
Larson's really good at this track too. So I'm going to have to pick Kyle Larson to win this race. Tommy, who you going with?
I'm going with Larson. I think he's the best driver in the field.
Chipper?
That's the smart pick, guys. I'll go a little bit different. Let's say William Byron. I think Denny Hamlin just makes too much sense. I think something's going to go wrong. I'm going to go with William Byron.
I think the world is pulling for Chase Briscoe.
Yes.
All
There
right.
you go.
When we return, we've got we've got bad picks today, college and NFL style. We've got World Series to talk about. NBA just started back up. I know you guys are excited about that. LaMelo's looking great, Tom.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back in a minute. Go ahead.
I didn't know Colin Sexton was playing for the Hornets.
Yep, mate, we traded for him.
Yep. I missed that. I was listening. I was like, because I was listening on 92.9, and I'm listening. I was like, wait, Sexton? Wait. Who they played then? I can't remember. I was like, is he playing for the Hornets?
He should be the starting point guard. All right, Shelby 36-35 over Burns, Crest 70-0 over Kings Mountain, East Rutherford 38-14 over RS Central, Cherville 50-33 over Vesper City, Lake Norman Charter 35-7 over Lincoln Charter, Lincoln 42-6 over West Lincoln, Ashbrook 16-0 over Husk, Kramer 30-7 over East Gaston, Varsity 40-0 over North Gaston, North Rowan 30-21 over Mountain Island, South Point 48-18 over Ambassador Christian, and Ford 27-7 over North Lincoln. Chip.
Chase shuts out Patton 56-0. Thomas Jefferson, the Griffins defeat Bonnie Cone 48-12. Coach Cogdon East Burke defeats Drawn 62-8. West Iredale wins big over Bunker Hill 70-24. Hickory in overtime hangs on to beat Bandy's 47-45. Newton Conover defeats Maiden in overtime 19-13. Thursday night, Pine Lake Prep Community School of Davidson defeats Pine Lake Prep 42-0. It was Christ the King over Langtree Prep 48-6. Good night for Stanley County. South Stanley defeats Albemarle 50-13, and North Stanley defeats Union County 55-17. High Brighton wins big over West Caldwell 60-12, and Watauga does what Watauga does, beats St. Stephen's 28-18.
Alexander Central over South Caldwell 42-26. Hendersonville over Polk County 37-21. Mitchell over Avery 63-14. Mountain Heritage over Owen 42-6. Statesville over North Iredale 43-6, and Mooresville over Lake Norman 23-21. Davie County defeats South Iredale 15-6. Irwin over North Buncombe 42-6. Roberson over AC Reynolds 21-14. Asheville over Inca 20-17. Freedom blanks McDowell 41-0. Allegheny over those Bucking Elks 68-0.
All right, we'll be back in a few minutes. KDCBroadcasting.com.
The NASCAR Cup Series
Green flag is out, and we are underway.
returns to Phoenix Raceway,
Trouble turn number 4. Here comes the field as it flies apart.
where one driver will etch his name into history as a Cup Series champion.
Checkered flag is in the air. Chase Briscoe wins the Yellowwood 500.
It's the NASCAR Cup Series Championship.
Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock on Carolina Country WCSL, 92.9 FM, 1590 AM, online at KDCBroadcasting.com.